Hey, what's up you guys, After Show Reacts here, and today I'm going to be reacting to some more Person of Interest. This is Season 3, Episode 22. This is the penultimate episode to the season. Let's just get into it. 2010. Okay. I didn't just dribble
but
out.
you better eat your vegetables
Water.
tonight, Frankie boy.
You saw nothing.
That kid, such a little hooligan. Just like his old man. You were the one who toilet papered the neighbor's house right before a thunderstorm. Till Mom busted you. Marched me over there to apologize.
So we're getting his backstory a little bit.
Crying. Took you like a week to clean it all up. Getting partial custody's done you good, Jess. Every other weekend and a day each week, Frankie doesn't have to hear his mom and me hollering at each other. Can't complain. And you drive. Get my 2-year chip in 3 weeks. You coming to the meeting? Wouldn't miss it. Now, if you have class or something.
Alright, I'm gonna pin it.
The reason I can afford
Pinpoint the motive here. Either his dad here dies or the kid dies due to too much information
your brother,
being
the prosecutor. You know?
out there, and that's his motivation. I don't. Just a guess. I shouldn't make guesses.
Jesse Brandt?
Who are you?
FBI, sir. You need to come with us.
What?
We have a warrant for your arrest.
It's okay, son. You stay with your Uncle Peter.
What are the charges? Asked you a question.
We don't need to answer your question. National security exception. Read the warrant.
My brother's an airline mechanic. You got the wrong guy. Jesse.
I feel like you do need to read out his rights. How to survival.
You need to talk to us, Sato. All we want to know is
Okay, bye.
why do these Decima guys keep killing themselves?
Maybe he thought he could fly.
Agent gets a policy when they join the organization. Get caught, get nothing.
Have an accident.
Their next of kin gets a payday.
Well, Mr. Payday there was our last lead on Finch. We're back to square one.
The machine says we have other things to worry about.
Greer has Finch. He's the only thing we have to worry about.
I understand how you feel, John. But she assured me Harold's not in immediate danger.
36%? Hello?
Expand on that?
She can't see the full picture.
Well, how can we help when the machine can't even see what's going on?
We'll be her eyes and ears.
I'm so sorry that my voice sounds awful. Okay, that cop just didn't pay attention.
She asked me to. Give her your knife, John.
There's a cop there that literally just didn't... What?
Decima's too clever to use GPS.
Satellite radio has a GPS transponder.
The boys might be able to pull off some data.
Shut the door, it's freezing. I know them. They helped you rescue me from Collier. You're that government hitman that made me pull out my molars. That's messed up.
Relax, Casey. I'm retired. What are they doing here, Rude?
Daiso, Jason, Daniel, and I have been on the road collecting certain contraband in the Tri-Cities.
That sounds both vague and dangerous.
I was hoping we could use your safe house, John, seeing as we went to all the trouble of saving them in the first place. And as much as I'd love some girl talk, you need to go to the Carlton Hotel.
And, why do I need a sat phone?
Trust me.
I'm at the Carlton. What now?
The machine doesn't know exactly what it's looking for, so you'll need to tell me what you see.
I spy government license plates. Secret Service.
The machine must be seeing clearly now. We're getting numbers. Hey, 5 of them. I know the first one by heart.
Control. That's whose number we got?
Control understands how the machine works, so she's covering her tracks.
Well, the machine saw something. And if Control is behind it, then it's something bad.
I love that. I don't think that she's ever been given a name. It's just Control.
Machine asked us to do. Drink very bad coffee with unemployed college graduates.
Patience, John. Are you in, Shaw?
15th floor, just like you asked. You want to tell me where I'm going?
First door down on your left. You'll need to let yourself in. Oh, you might want to use your silencer.
Bit late. Oh, maybe not.
Not. Next time you're all-seeing other half wants me to break into a room filled with Secret Service guys. A little heads up would be great.
She knows you can handle yourself.
Okay, so we've got eyes and ears on Control. She's with some guy.
Senator Ross Garrison, our second number. Have their other friends arrived yet?
That woman's got friends?
You want me to help Greer?
The man who stole Samaritan from me.
Let's put your ego aside for a moment, shall we?
I know that Samaritan is an excellent plan B. I just don't like having to pay for something that belongs to me in the first place.
It doesn't belong to you.
So we can win the war. Besides, money isn't the issue.
Make it.
I've seen the black budget. You've got plenty. What we need are the government feeds, and that's going to take some convincing.
I don't control the way the congressional winds blow, Ross.
I'm handling Congress, but we need Rivera on board.
The president's bulldog.
I need you to use your special insight to convince him of the program's merits. There's intel from Samaritan's beta test that you'll find useful.
What do I get in return?
An open system, one owned by a private entity that gives us plausible deniability while we continue to protect our country from terrorist attacks. You've been doing the job for years. There's no one better at this game than you.
This is not a game. This is national security. Why don't you let me see the intel?
Are you two hearing this? They're ready to get in bed with Decima and go on 1984 on us.
I mean, more than usual. Let me just shoot him now.
We still don't know if they're the perpetrators yet, Shaw.
It's Control. She almost killed you, Root, and me, and Harold.
Should I continue?
We all make mistakes. Look at the front door. What do you see?
More government plates. These are other numbers?
Yes. Head of the NSA, General Kyle Holcomb, and Manuel Rivera, senior advisor to the president.
And what about the fifth number?
That one's still a question mark.
Okay,
So, just to confirm, you're saying I can't kill Control yet?
Stay the course, Maine.
Fine. But just remember I told you so when all this goes pear-shaped.
You ready to have some fun?
I thought you'd never ask. Who is he?
I have no idea.
Have you ever seen a newborn foal trying to stand for the first time? Seeing a child walk for the first time? Something extraordinary. But you watched your child stand, and then you hobbled it.
You could never understand. You're a destroyer, not a creator.
I'm listening, Mr. Finch.
The machine, it started developing abilities I never expected. Things I hadn't yet programmed it to do. And there wasn't an algorithm in the world that could control its exponential growth. And by the time I figured one out myself, it would have been too late.
Too late for what?
Isn't that just the question? Having built something significantly smarter than myself, how could I possibly anticipate its evolution?
Uncertainty. Your personal abyss.
I built the machine to save lives, but how could I be certain that it wouldn't one day determine that all of humanity was irrelevant? Please, you cannot allow Samaritan to go online. The consequences of an open system will be devastating.
The father became fearful of his son, so he wounded him. Tale told time and again. I don't think of Samaritan as a child. I'm not that presumptuous. But I plan to celebrate its brilliance, not muzzle it.
It's pure hubris to think that you could control something so powerful.
Whoever said I wanted to control it?
Control just went in for the full court press on total world domination. Can I kill her now?
Not yet.
Listen, whatever you're selling, I'm not interested.
Oh, he's not selling anything. We just have a few questions for you.
Okay.
We probably shouldn't move. It'll bleed more.
Niall Jacobs, New York license.
Why are you important, Niall?
Fed pigs. Always 10 steps behind.
Guess he's not government. What is it?
A Stuxnet-based virus.
What did this creative genius make?
Looks like a self-replicating worm.
Designed to attack what kind of system?
Proprietary micro-switcher. But for what? She doesn't know.
Expensive hardware. Hiding in plain sight. Well-trained. Your vigilance.
Did you say vigilance? Because they're here. Must be to kill Control and the others.
I'm not a big fan of kicking a guy when he's down, but Sometimes it does the trick. Now tell us your plan.
I only know my part. That's why we're going to win. We're smarter than you and your fascist friends. You're too late to stop it from happening.
Stop what?
The revolution.
Yes. The revolution.
Why is it taking so long?
It has been 2 weeks. Your brother's under federal investigation, Mr. Brandt. They haven't charged him. They haven't even allowed him to speak with an attorney. You are breaking every rule that ensures due process, and do not give me that national security exception crap. You and I both know that law was intended for immediate threats. Jesse very well may be one. My brother's never broken a law in his life. He works 60 hours a week. He pays his rent on time. He's a good father. I'm telling you, you got the wrong guy.
You're a bright guy.
And you obviously love your brother very much.
But sometimes the people we love the most make the worst of decisions. Jesse has connections to a man named Aziz Al Ibrahim. Al Ibrahim's cousin was part of an Islamist terrorist group that tried to blow up an American embassy in Egypt on March 11th.
Well, this is just a picture.
And let me add to it.
We're not even Muslim. I mean, this doesn't make any sense.
2 years ago, your brother made some changes in his life. He'd been drinking, his wife left him, but then Jesse turned his life around. Sometimes when we hit bottom, we ask the wrong people for help. People who use our weaknesses against us, get us to do things that we never thought we could or would.
This can't be true.
Surveillance doesn't lie, Mr. Brandt.
Agent Shaw.
Ma'am, long time no gunfire.
You know this woman?
You remember the operator who took out the terrorists near your children's school? What do you want?
I can't believe what I'm about to say. I'm here to rescue you.
Root.
You have an update for me, Jason?
Jason and I combed through the virus's code. It's targeting custom-built microswitchers sold to one company.
Which one?
The power company.
Help Shaw, hurry.
You're in danger. All of you.
You received our numbers.
Garrison's too. Thought you were the perp at first, since, well, you've stung a lot of frogs, ma'am.
Why are you protecting us?
Because it's part of the plan, or the greater good, or something like that. Look, honestly, I really don't know. I just know something bad's gonna happen.
Shaw, I'm heading your way.
Uh-oh.
Reese, what the hell was that?
You know that bad thing that was gonna happen? I think it just did.
Power is out. Uh-oh.
How did they just put someone in jail like that and not tell you anything? Maybe if I hadn't taken full custody after they let him out, then...
He was drinking. You were protecting your son. It's not your fault Jesse killed himself. We're all responsible for our own actions.
Oh.
I'm gonna go sit with Frankie.
I didn't mean to interrupt. I just wanted to tell you how terribly sorry I am for your loss.
What are you doing here?
Jesse and I were friends.
Oh, really? And why don't I know you?
He was my sponsor. I'd be dead if it wasn't for Jesse. He saved my life in so many ways. I wish I had been there for him.
Why weren't you?
A distant relative caused problems for my family, and we barely knew him, but that doesn't matter now. Your brother was the most decent man I've ever known. That's for you, my friend.
Oh, I can't.
So you know that even though your brother killed himself, he saved someone else.
A series of power failures has left all of
The NYDWP has estimated at least 3 hours.
thousands of people trying to make their way home.
Gosh, I can't imagine the power going out in a city like New York. It'd be nuts.
Are you warm enough, Mr. Finch? I'm fine. I always think of my youth when the power goes out. Blackouts were a everyday occurrence. The Blitz. German air raids lasted 9 months. Felt like years. You must have been very young. My mother and I used to sleep in the tube, along with many other families. One night we were late getting to the station, and I saw the sunset for the first time in months. It's the most beautiful thing I'd ever seen. But it wasn't a sunset at all. The sky was on fire.
Is that why you joined the military? High probability, given what I've learned about you and your interest in national security.
The time I was an adult, wars were no longer quite so straightforward.
You were MI6.
The era of the nation state is over, Mr. Finch. There are no more borders. Or hadn't you noticed?
I think you're overestimating the power of artificial intelligence.
We both know that that is impossible. How often alliances shift in times of war? Not that those alliances ever truly exist. They're an illusion, like seeing a sunset in a sky of flames.
What is it you expect from Samaritan?
I want to live under a more just rule. Samaritan will never sleep with its secretary or embezzle money from his campaign fund. His decisions will be based on pure logic. Now, that's a leader deserving of our vote.
Yeah, but, like, logic isn't always the answer.
Okay, who's strapped? Ma'am?
I thought my protection detail would be all the firepower I needed today.
Okay, well then you're behind me. You two, Rivera, flank right, General. Let's roll.
Coming down. Start the generator. Take care of her.
Sorry I'm late.
No, as far as I'm concerned, you were right on time. Where's Root? What the hell happened with the lights?
Vigilance uploaded a virus into the power grid. Where's Control?
Collier got her and Rivera, but he took him alive.
Vigilance has something else planned.
Yeah, but what?
Are the boys finished with the servers yet? Almost there.
Minutes away. I just had to ride up here for a bit. It's starting to smell like dude back there.
You're not gonna believe me, Hirsch, but we're not here to kill Control. We're here to save her.
You can lie better than that, Shaw. Just because you've stopped listening to the numbers doesn't mean they've stopped coming. Why didn't Vigilance just kill them?
That's a good question. Now's not a good time.
Remember when I said Finch wasn't in imminent danger? I may have been a little hasty. And good news. I know who the fifth number belongs to. It was tucked away under several aliases, but even MI6 can't hide from her. Mr. Greer.
And Greer has Finch, which means that Vigilance is about to have him unless we can get to him first.
He won't make it there in time.
Well, where's it there, Root?
Still too hard to see.
Then how are we supposed to find him?
The machine doesn't know, but Hirsch does. Be careful, Sean.
Where's Finch?
You think I know?
My friend is never wrong, which is as annoying as that sounds.
Decima, you know where to find them? Why would I trust you? I haven't shot you yet, and you did try to kill me.
You did kill me.
Those were my orders. Besides, you got me back, Shaw.
Oh, not even close. I drugged you. I left you with your heart still beating.
I think we're getting off topic. We need to work together to save Finch. We save our friend, then we help you rescue Control. It's the right move. Your turn, Sean.
Not on your life, George. Well, there's no way this could go wrong.
You're late.
You try getting across town in a blackout. Who's that?
That is the most important man in the world, Senator, the father of the new age.
My team just got word that Vigilance kidnapped my colleagues. We need to get out of the city.
I'm afraid you won't have enough time.
Senator Garrison, you know, you mentioned really encrypt their text messages, or avoid them altogether.
Kidnapping a senator will get you to life.
Mr. Greer, pleasure to make your acquaintance. Well now, I'm not usually a fan of surprises, but this is one I'll happily accept. Harold, is it? You know, our last conversation was so rudely interrupted, and I still have so many questions for you. You're coming with us.
I heard what happened with your brother, and I am terribly sorry for your loss.
Don't give me your platitudes, all right? You people are the reason he killed himself.
We had evidence.
You had nothing! You locked him up under some loophole until it destroyed him. Lost his job, he lost his family. Innuendo turned out to be just as damaging as a conviction. He could never be cleared because the government never pressed charges.
Innocent people don't kill themselves, Mr. Brandt.
They do all the time. What the hell are you talking
People
about?
without hope do, and you robbed him of that. You took the wrong information, you twisted it. You're supposed to lock up the criminals, not create them. And you took my brother's life, so what does that make you?
We're done. The servers are ready.
Perfect timing. Because this is as far as you boys go. Everything you need is inside. That car will take each of you where you need to be.
Ate, nanakoto hanaste no? Yeah, we've come this far. We're not leaving you now.
She's done the math. If we go together, you all die, and I do too. If I go alone, the odds improve.
And just where are you going exactly?
Boys, meet Samaritan.
They're not here.
Then where are they?
I can't tell you how long I've waited for this moment. How long we've all been waiting. Now is the time to expose the truth to our fellow citizens. The truth that has been lurking beneath the shadows for so long that their country is no longer theirs. That their freedoms have been stripped away. One camera, one cell phone, 1 megabyte at a time. Now's the time to pull back the curtain. Welcome to your trial, ladies and gentlemen. And welcome to the trial of the United States government. Court is now in session.
Alright. Interesting. Hey, what's up you guys? Quick interruption here. As you are no doubt aware, these past few years have been tough on all of us. And there are some things that none of us can hide from. The cost of living, for instance, food and things like electricity, gas, and water have all gone up, and they continue to go up. Now, I don't really like to advertise this, but in order to afford keeping the lights on, the camera running, and to be able to provide you guys with new content like this very edit, for example, I feel I need to let you guys know about how you can help support the channel and myself. I have a Patreon that if you pledge to, you're helping support the channel, and in return, you can get a vast amount of content that you wouldn't regularly get on YouTube, such as full unedited reactions to my regular content, a ton of other shows and movies that you probably don't even know that I've reacted to. A link to this can be found in the description below, and it really does help the channel by keeping me and my very cute cats alive. Think of the cats. If you're interested, you can also check out our website, which is also linked below. Perhaps there's some shows and movies there that you didn't even know that I reacted to, but you always wanted to see. Please know, pledging is entirely your own choice, of course. You're welcome to stay here on YouTube and wait for the edits to come out. No worries. I'm not going anywhere. More edits are coming. I understand not everyone is in the position to support creators, but any help is welcome. Anyways, thank you for your continued support, whether it's through YouTube or on Patreon. You guys are the best. Now please, enjoy the rest of the video. Alrighty, that was Person of Interest, Season 3, Episode 22. That was the penultimate episode to the season. Yeah, I don't really know what to say. I hope you guys enjoyed. Let me know what you thought. I'll see you in the next one.